balancing blood sugar is one of our favorite topics. It has so much impact on our weight and our hormones and our sleep and pretty much everything, especially at this time in our lives. So today we thought it would be really fun to discuss some alternative and pretty surprising ways to achieve better blood sugar balance, but without actually restricting what you eat. Ooh, interesting, right? Stay tuned to find out more. Also eating too much processed sugar. Hi, we're really glad you're here. And if you don't know us, I'm Jane and I'm here with Stephanie and we're the Nourishing Gurus. And we help women over 50 heal their relationship with food and stop yo-yo dieting in a healthy, sustainable way. So blood sugar regulation is so important during and after menopause. Not only is it going to help you reduce cravings and shave off pounds, but it also improves your lab numbers and increases your energy and focus. On the flip side, when blood sugar is not balanced, it can create a chronic production of insulin, which leads to inflammation and so many other health issues. So needless to say, life is a lot better when your blood sugar is balanced. But how do you achieve that? So we have a ton of strategies to do this, including things like meal timing, foods to avoid or foods to limit, macro balancing. But in this video, we thought it would be really fun to share 4 lesser known but very effective hacks, most of which can produce immediate results. Having said that, we're not going to lie, if you're eating too much sugary and processed foods, that's going to get in the way of some of these strategies. But if your diet is getting in better shape, you can use these 4 tips that we're going to share with you as great adjunct strategies. Okay, let's dive into number 1. This one is not quite as much of a quick fix as the other 3 that we're going to share, but we had to mention it because most women don't realize how much managing stress has on blood sugar. Okay, so real quick, what is the link between blood sugar and stress? Well, several studies have linked a significant correlation between stress and increased levels of circulating glucose. In addition, no surprise, many women overeat in response to stress. So this is going to raise blood glucose levels and can lead to fatigue, low energy levels, and of course, often the response to fatigue is either more overeating or even more stress. So that can be a vicious cycle. Now, the good news is that stress management techniques can be very, very effective at reducing blood sugar. So several studies have also shown this, and one of them includes individuals with heart disease who also had high blood sugar levels, and 6 months of twice weekly meditation showed a significant decrease in fasting blood sugar, post-meal blood sugar, and lower levels of hemoglobin A1C, which many of you may know is a longer-term marker for blood sugar regulation. So that's awesome. So if we know that meditation and relaxation can help reduce blood sugar levels, then we can look at other ways to also reduce stress, which will then have an impact on our blood sugar. So one of our favorite strategies here is essential oils. And several studies have shown the profound effect that essential oils can have on our mind and body. So studies have indicated that essential oils may help reduce pain, which can also contribute to stress. They can calm anxiety and promote relaxation. Even smelling certain essential oils have an immediate calming effect on the brain because the scent molecules from the oil travel through the olfactory nerves and to the amygdala, and that's the part of the brain that's involved with experiencing emotions. So this can be sort of also a quick hack to just turn your body from sympathetic stress mode into parasympathetic rest mode. And we use essential oils with clients all the time, so it's definitely worth giving them a try. To check out to see what we use, you can check out the link that we'll put in the description. So number 1, manage stress and do your best to find ways or tools that help reduce stress in your daily life to help manage your blood sugar.
All right, number 2 is take a walk after you eat. So there's a growing body of research showing that taking a walk after a meal is especially beneficial to your metabolic health, particularly if you can walk within 30 minutes of eating. Ideally, if you could take a 30-minute walk, that's awesome. If you can't do that, it's still just going for a walk after you eat is awesome, and it really can help your blood sugar. Alternatively, they found in research that just walking briskly for a minute and a half every half hour has significant benefits on overall daily glucose levels. So how cool is that? So do what you can. Just set a timer maybe to remind yourself, especially if you have a desk job and you're sitting a lot during the day. Just set a timer and go on these brisk walks around the office, around your house, just for a minute and a half, and it's going to make a big difference on your blood sugar. Pretty cool, right? Number 3, apple cider vinegar. So just 4 teaspoons, which is a little over a tablespoon. A tablespoon is actually 3 teaspoons. So 4 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar diluted in water can blunt post-meal blood sugar and lower insulin spikes. One study found that consuming 2 teaspoons of vinegar with carbohydrates may reduce post-meal blood glucose levels as much as 20%. We love using apple cider vinegar, especially if we have it on a salad at the beginning of a meal, and it's taking care of the issue right there. So studies have also shown that having some apple cider vinegar at bedtime can reduce fasting morning blood sugars, mainly from the acetic acid that is in the vinegar. And that has an effect of slowing down the rate at which your body breaks glucose down. So we found that if you dilute some apple cider vinegar in water and maybe adding a pinch of salt or lemon or even stevia, can make the shot go down a lot easier. If you're going to do this and you've never had apple cider vinegar before, you might want to start at a lower amount, and then you do get used to it over time. So just be careful if you have reflux or an ulcer that you might not want to do this, or this might make your symptoms worse, so you might want to skip out on this one. And also, one thing to note is that if you do a shot of apple cider vinegar, you might want to rinse your mouth with some salt water afterwards, just to get rid of the acid so it's not lingering on your teeth. All right? And if you do it, let us know how it goes. And the 4th one, this is so interesting. We learned this recently, but timing your carbs the right way. This might surprise you, but the order of how you eat your meal matters. So if you're having a starchy carb like potato or rice, the research is showing that when you eat them after proteins and greens, that they affect your blood sugar less. This is exciting, and it's not a pass to go crazy on your carbs, but encouraging if you felt that you can never have potatoes and never have rice, the things that you might have given up because you're worried about the high carbs counts in them. So it's pretty cool. So just, say you have a dinner of chicken and vegetables and potatoes or rice. So start with the chicken and the vegetables first, and then save the starch for the end of the meal. Sometimes there's meals that just doesn't work. If you have pasta mixed in or something like that, or if you have a sandwich, it's not going to work. But anytime you can, just save the carbs for the end of the meal. So what did you think of these? Pretty cool, right? As always, thanks for watching. And if you know somebody that this video would benefit, please share it with them. And we would love it if you could boop the like button and let us know that you like this video. And be sure to check out our future videos, as we have even more helpful tips for living healthy after 50 coming out every Thursday.